Hey, Stop Tribe. I'm Zach.
I'm Jen.
And today, T-birds almost flew out the cage there.
What wouldn't be the worst thing that ever happened? Just tell them, have a good life.
Right. See you, buddy. Anyways, we've got a bunch of chickens everywhere. As you know, we got 2 different sets out here. We got 2 different sets inside. It's 4 total, 2 sets of meat birds, 2 sets of layers. So we've got to get things in official coops. So we got to build a new coop for our rare bird chickens. We're going to kind of have 2 separate chicken coops just because it's starting to get full in the petting zoo.
Yeah.
But to do that, we've got to move the boy goats because they're right where they're going to be.
It's always fun.
Always fun. We put them there to clear that out for the chicken coop, so there was a purpose.
Yeah.
And now that we have 4 males, it's a little bit more difficult to move around than just 2. And of course, it all depends on Charles Manson or Charlie Day, whichever one we're going to have. So we've got to get this done because we're going to have a busy week coming up. Her Farmstead store and Jed's house are coming Monday. When we're filming this, it's Friday. So we've got to kind of get some things out of the way and get things set up and be ready for them to come and not have to worry about that when they get delivered.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get right on it.
Do it.
So normally when we do this, I move the fence first and then I struggle to put the house into the new place. So what we're doing now is I'm actually building the house first, put the fence around the house. Makes life a lot more simple, doesn't it?
Officially.
Yes, it does. So, Jed's a little slow, but we're just gonna put one more end on it, and then all I'll need to do is just use the can that we have on that one to put over here, and it'll make life a lot easier, and then I can disassemble that one, and then just use those pallets for something else. So, much easier way of doing things. Huh? What'd I say? Disassemble. With that. Okay, the house is ready. Unfortunately, that was the easy part of this project. So now it's time to move this fence. I know, I feel like every time we move them, I say, I need to get another fence. Well, we keep getting new fences, but we keep filling them up with something else. So I've got to get a new fence to do this easier, but for now we're using this one. So I think is we're gonna put Charlie on a leash, and then we're gonna put the other 3 in with the chickens while we get the fence up, and then we'll put them in there. Here we go.
Ready? Go, Tom.
It's off.
Okay. I turned it off this morning, I think. Get out of there, Hot Rod. That's gonna be easy.
Go see chickens, man. Go see.
There you go. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. right, they're moved just like that. I know it felt quick on film, and it is a quick thing to do. It's just more of, you gotta move fast. It kind of exhausts you dealing with the goats just because they're really strong. But it's not bad, and now they're burning up all the good, fun green. And we've got all of this space now that they cleared out for us to do our new chicken coop. So, thanks, Charlie. You were fairly Charlie today. Not so much Charles Manson, just a couple incidents, but nothing crazy. All right, Jen over here working hard, getting the chicken area ready. And we just got a delivery that we're super excited to show you all. We've been waiting months for this delivery. So let's go get it. Start Bros!
Hey.
Oh my goodness, we've waited so long for this. So, what else did we get? I don't even really remember.
I don't remember.
Hey, you do that part.
We got Asian pear tree, Bartlett pear semi-dwarf tree, Honeycrisp apple semi-dwarf, and a Patriot blueberry bush. Sweet! We have 3 pear trees and a blueberry bush. No, 2 pear trees, 1 apple tree, and a blueberry bush.
And a partridge in the pear tree.
Exciting.
So, I was trying to get them out, but it wasn't as smooth. They packed these bad boys tight. Start Bros, we actually talked to them a lot on Instagram. They're an awesome company. I'm sure you've heard their name before from some other homesteaders. They have all the fruit and fruit bushes and fruit trees that you can think of, anything that you want to choose from. So we don't show them a whole lot, but we have apple trees, 4?
Yeah, 4 apple
lining
trees.
our driveway, and we had this big dream that it'd be so cool to line our very long driveway with a food forest.
Yeah.
So we got some more trees and some bushes with them. We actually have a 5%, no, is it 5% discount? I have to look. But we have a code, and the code is Stivers, just our last name, Stivers. If you want to get a discount when you buy through them, if you're feeling into it. Because now's the time. You want to get them in the spring, plant them in the spring, so they can get plenty of moisture before the real hot summer comes.
Yeah, very exciting. So we'll get them out and then we'll show them to you.
Here they are.
Yay! So the blueberry bush is in a pot, so it's good to go until we're ready to plant. And the 3 trees, we're gonna get them in something and put them in the greenhouse. It's not gonna be too cold, but we'll put them in something.
Yeah, we're just not ready to put them immediately in the ground, so we'll get them in our greenhouse where they can stay safe.
Yay!
All right. The plants have been, or the trees, have been put in our grow bags and in the greenhouse, and now we're back to the chicken coop build. So it's gonna go right here in this pile that's been sitting here for like 5 years. Jed is currently trying to hammer a screw out of a pallet. I told him it's never gonna happen, but he's doing what he can. So I'm just letting him do his thing over there.
Always need it.
But we are gonna build another pallet house for a chicken coop because it's a perfect little setup. This is gonna be enclosed in the Premier One fencing, so we're not overly worried about it being 100% seal tight, but it still can be running chicken wire all the way around it. So we're gonna at least get it going on here. We're trying to rush and do a lot of things today because we got like 90% chance of rain tomorrow, and that's a bummer. So hopefully we can get this done.
It's not gonna work. What? The things are crooked. It's not. Get a hammer.
But Jed and I are getting there. We brought a broken pallet though.
Oh, somebody nailed it in like that. Look.
He's trying to blame others now.
You sure have got this old heart stirring with every single step and breath you take. From the universe, nothing about you.
Okay, there's the bottom framework. It's 3 pallets on each side, besides the front, where we did, let me get you in there, where we did 2, and in the middle is gonna be the door. So now we just gotta make it taller than Jed so we can get in there easily and clean it out and get eggs and all that good stuff.
It's gotta be taller than me?
Yeah, and a little bit.
What do you have?
I'm thinking like right at your height.
What?
Like 6 foot, 6.5 foot.
Oh, wow, I didn't know we were doing all that.
Yeah.
It's just never simple, is it?
The biggest thing I got to decide here is if I want to do it just like the goat house or if I want to do an A-frame and make an A-frame roof. Really undecided on that. Probably will end up going goat house style. Okay, we had to take a quick trip to Lowe's because you always got to, and I spent way too much money. And one thing that was nice, there was like no one there. I guess no one that's trying to prep up is going to Lowe's. So that was nice, nobody there. So we are going to do an A-frame, an untraditional one, kind of form or fashion. I don't know the technical term that you call it. But basically, to keep the rain out from going in the middle, I forgot to get a cap. So what we're going to do is we're going to stagger just a tad. So we'll have that one just a little bit of a hangover at the top. And then that way the rain will shift off and not focus on the center cap. But it's getting later in the day. Jed and I are going to try to really get this done and at least get the frame up. We did buy a screen door, an actual like legit screen door, which you'll see. So that'll be cool. We're really excited about this Coop. We wanted it to be a little bit more than just me throwing something together. Really, Jen kind of pushed me to do that, and I'm glad she does sometimes. I don't like just having a bunch of janky looking things laying around. So I think this would be nice to actually do it correctly. So we are going to do the A-frame now. We got 8-foot 2x4s that are going to be doing the up, so we'll have an 8-foot peak. And then pallets, when they're set up like this, 3, 3, and 3, that's about 11.5 feet. It's like what I've mentioned before, it's a little bit different when you do pallets because it's not extremely exact estimates or measurements. So we got 12-foot 2x4s to run this way. And so when I say A-frame, don't be thinking a house because it's not going to be that detailed with trusses and such like that. It's just boards here, lay on the tent. They are going to have a little sunroom like the kids did in the treehouse, so that'll be really cool. But I got to stop yammering. We got to get to work. We'll record you and let you see some of it.
My darling, I have dreamed of you forever. I can't escape the truth of what I know. It's taken many times of me a tumbler. You know this garden's where I wanna grow.
So that part's done. Now we just got to make it structurally sound because they would just fly all over the place. So we got some 12-inch 2x4s that we're going to run horizontal. Okay, as you can see here, we're putting bottom middle top on both sides, and that's what we're going to drill our 10 to. But yeah, it's going up pretty well, pretty quick, and I'm really happy about it. What's going to be tricky is that very, very top one because we got one ladder. So I'm going to have to stand on a pallet while Jed drills. Tricky. Ready?
Yeah.
No, no.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna throw it just like that.
Got it.
It curved on me right there too.
Ooh. A little stabby on the handy.
Okay, we got the bracing up and one side done, and yes, our chickens get a sunroof. How cool is that? Good job, Jen.
Well,
So yeah, there's that one side. Now we got to do this side over here. But I think it's turning out pretty cool.
Don't show them that screw.
Don't show them that screw. We never said we were perfect carpenters, but we're getting there. Okay, there it is. Both sides. Hold on with me. Got the little sunroofs, and it looks awesome. First off, y'all are gonna have to watch Jed's video of this because I didn't get to record while we was putting on the roof, but he did. Super funny because he was on the ladder the whole time, and it was quite entertaining. So now we got to put up our screen door. It's gonna be so cool. Love a nice little screen door. It's gonna be pretty right here in the front. That's all. This will be the last thing we do tonight. And then we'll have to do more. It's gonna rain tomorrow, so we might have to finish it up Sunday. But we got to cover up the backside, and then we'll have to do the two corners where the door isn't at. But we're getting close. Okay, we're losing light, but the door is up. I gotta get around this tree. Hold on with me. Don't make you dizzy. So there she is. Look at that. It looks like a little cabin in the woods over there. So we actually just bought this screen door. It was, I think, 25 bucks at Lowe's or something. So it was a pretty good deal.
How many rocks in this bag?
Rocks? If I had to guess, Ray. So here is the door. Got 3 hinges on it. Got a little door handle, and then we got a little chain lock. So you just take that off. And there you go. Beautiful, Clark.
Demonstrate the lock.
Okay, so Jed picked the lock. So you get the lock, goes in right there, comes down.
Unauthorized entry. There you go.
There you go. No NZs.
Denied.
But yeah, I mean, it's just an awesome chicken coop. Look at that from the outside. It literally looks like a cabin in the woods right there. And so that extra overhang on the top will help for no rainfall to come in. And then I think what we're gonna do, oh, if you're wondering about these boards, I'm gonna get the chainsaw out. We'll take care of them bad boys. But I think we're gonna just use the pine boards to cover up the sides and the top and the back because it's pretty and we like using them and they're cheap. So I think it'll be really cool and really cute. What do y'all think?
Love it. It's adorable.
I did awesome.
I did awesome. All right, y'all. Well, I think this is where we wrap you up tonight. Let me get over here by Jen. If I can get in by this tree, we'll have to do some trimming.
Guinea on the door over there.
So you guys, it sure is. So y'all got to see us move the male goats. You got to see the awesome Stark Bros. I feel like that was like mildly in there. So I want you all to know
We'll
that.
show in the greenhouse too because we got them put up and good. So we'll show them.
Yeah, so next video we'll show them too. But if you are interested in getting you some fruit trees or fruit bushes, we do have a discount code. We'll post it all down below. Stark Bros is awesome.
Or nut trees.
Or nut trees, exactly. And then you also got to see this crazy chicken coop that I'm really starting to become very fond of. And it's very cool. I really like it. It's got all kinds of room. But we will finish that up Sunday. So stay tuned to the next video to see the finished product because we should be able to get it done. We did a lot today.
Yeah, we did.
All right, y'all. Well, I hope you all enjoyed. We sure did. It's now time to go milk the goat.
Yep.
All right.
We love y'all.
Until the next one.
Bye.
Bye.